Hello everyone, today we're going to have a look at a jigsaw book with Fireman Sam, which includes 5 jigsaws. So let's begin. On the first page we have a puzzle with Fireman Sam and the fire truck and a little story about him. Fireman Sam is always on the scene when somebody in Pontypandy is in trouble. With his big red fire engine, Jupiter, he can be there in a flash. As a fireman, Sam not only puts out dangerous fires, he is called to help in big and small rescue missions all over Pontypandy and is often helped by his fellow firefighters Elvis and Penny. Wherever he goes, Sam is able to keep a cool head. This makes him a great firefighter. On the next page, we have a puzzle with Fireman Sam and Elvis, and a little story about Elvis. Elvis likes to work in the kitchen at the fire station. He cooks tasty meals for the other firefighters and often tries out new recipes. Most of all, he likes to make music. He's in a band with his friend Mike Flood. Mike plays the drums and Elvis plays the guitar. Elvis is a good firefighter, but sometimes makes mistakes. He always tries to learn from his hero, Fireman Sam. On the next page, we have a puzzle with Fireman Sam during a rescue mission and a story about Tom Thomas, who is flying the yellow rescue helicopter. Tom Thomas works at the Mountain Rescue Center. He flies Wallaby 1, the yellow rescue helicopter, to all kinds of rescues on land and at sea. Tom grew up in Australia, so he doesn't know Pontypandy that well. Fortunately, he can always count on his good friend Sam to show him around. On this page, we have a puzzle with Mike Flood and a story about him. Mike Flood is the handyman of Pontypandy. Unfortunately, he is a bit clumsy and a lot of accidents happen when he's around. Luckily, his wife Helen is a good nurse and is always on hand to patch Mike up. Mike keeps Helen busy most days, as well as Fireman Sam. On this page, we have the last jigsaw puzzle with Fireman Sam and Ben Hooper, and a story about Ben Hooper. Every once in a while, one of the Pontypandy residents get into trouble at sea. When that happens, Neptune the rescue boat comes to their aid. Neptune is manned by Penny, but Fireman Sam is never far away. There is always plenty to keep an eye on at sea, which is why Pontypandy also has a special ocean rescue center operated by Ben Hooper. And on the last page of the jigsaw book, we have a little story about Fireman Sam. Whenever Fireman Sam has a day off, he loves to spend some time with his nephew James and his niece Sarah. The twins like Sam a lot, and James especially adores his uncle. He wants to be a firefighter too when he grows up. Sometimes James and his friend Norman get into trouble unintentionally when they are playing. Good to know that Sam is always close by to come to the rescue. The end. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy having a look in this jigsaw book with Fireman Sam just as much as I did. Thank you for watching. Bye.